dragged an engine outside out there to start up this afternoon, and I was not pleased, and have not been pleased for some time with the battery sitting there in the vicinity, you know. So I had this box laid back. It's a horseshoe. Horseshoes come in that box so many years ago, and it's deteriorated, and part of the back of it's gone. But I like the box, so I'm gonna cut it down. This is the battery. It's two 6-volts connected together, so I can wire this to where that I'll have access to 6-volt batteries or combination 12-volt. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing apart, and I'm going to measure it, and I'm going to lay out some lines under, and I'm going to saw it off, and then I'm going to take this piece of wood here, and I'm going to put it over here and make a pattern on that, and then I'm going to go over to that bandsaw, and I'm going to cut that off and cut them teeth out, and then shove it back together and squirt some glue down in there and clamp it and put a back on it. Put some wire bale around it to carry it with. This stuff right here, I laid that in many years ago. It was a 4 or 5. That's about a 1/16 of an inch thick, about a 1/2 inch wide. And I have a whole tube of it, and I bought that at a yard sale or some kind of sale, just because this came with it, about 100 pieces. Intended to make something out of it as soon as I got it home. Haven't made anything till date. So, you know, get you a cup of something and let's get on with it. Buzz-coil will be accompanying that one right there. I don't know, it's probably 4. Not sure. And we'll put a switch in it and some brass thumb nuts. Knurled. Store-bought. we'll just cut that right off right there, and we'll slide that down right there, and then we'll cut them out right there. I'm okay with that. Let's do another one. Let's do them all. comment some years ago. I had quoted Einstein, imagination more important than knowledge. You know, you can imagine something and not have the knowledge to build it. And you can have the knowledge to build something and not be able to imagine how it would look. So I have come up on that quandrum, the problem, obstacle. In this case right here, two teeth is missing right there. Whatever they call pins and legs or something like that, you know what I mean. So I have to imagine where they would be at in that blank space down there, just by a little nub sticking out right there. But cutting these right here, I gained some knowledge, and that will enhance, make the probability of me having success on these right here even more greater. Yes, just as I suspected, there is a half pin on the end piece, so I have to remove enough right there for a half pin. But while we're up here, let's just see if we're in the ballpark. Oh, I think we're better than that. Now let's see how that fits. Oh, that's going to be very good. just one day later. Voila, got a box. Don't look too bad. Now we'll go over and saw it off. We'll sand that thing down a little bit. We got that battery in there. We got that block of wood up there with them two things on top of it right there. Got all that soldered up in there and everything. And right there is them two. Look at her. See it? Watch this. That over there is a positive. It's a positive. This the negative. And we'll put this right here on that back right there. Put a little stain on that. We'll be good to go. Get that handle on there. Let's get on with it. So this is the positive. I have a little positive sign right there etched into that there fan stock clip right there. Nothing on the negative side. We'll drill us a hole in yonder, and then we'll come up here and drill another hole in there and cut them off. And put us 12-volt battery. Let's go start that engine. It's just arbitrary distance. No measuring tools required. Some amount of clearance from where you want it to be at, so that that'll be at the end down here. You can run a file across there and it'll be very pleasing to the eye. So we'll bend both of these right there and go from there. And they tell me that you have to have a Starrett, one of them Starrett brand square. So, you know, I've got one. Just saying, use it if you got it. You know, I wouldn't go buy one especially. You know, I have a General over there also that I'm quite fond of. And a good pencil is a must. You know, about right there is good enough. Next bend. Boy, it looks real good right there. So this will go right there. The way the amount of space I got here to work with and all, and that little thing right there, and the jaw width right here is such that if I had another 1/2 inch wide on the jaw chucks. Oh wait, I do have. Oh, I forgot that. Let's go over yonder. And then if you mark both of them, it's the same way, and bend them the same way, they'll be the same length. You can do that. We'll hit that right there with that file. Now let's make another one. That's a good tight fit right there. That'll work very good. 12 volt. A very peaceful evening here in Middle Tennessee. A fitting time. It's raining outside. And this was just a couple of evening project, you know. The need to have a box to put the battery in. And you know, just a simple sketch right there on the notepad, side view on bending up some metal and making a period correct battery encasement, let's call it. So with that at hand, bent that metal up as seen in the video, but a decent amount of spring on the coil right there, enough to hold it into place. And well, just kind of, I'll show you. You can just take the coil right on out of there. And this all started with a horseshoe box, shipping crate, I'm going to assume. And the need for something to put a battery in. And then, at that point, the need to, a little bit of thunder out there, lightning. And then we'll hook up the cables to the appropriate terminals right there. But, you know, just a war brush handle right there, and a couple pieces of metal. That's screws from stock, a couple fan stock clips, and just put your clamps right on there to charge the battery inside. I did drill a couple of holes right here at an upward angle for ventilation, just in case it ever needed it. And this end does have the logo on there, the thing about that horseshoe shipping crate company at all. And that may be what I choose for the 12-volt battery lettering on the front of it right here. I'm going to call this the front. But enough said. Let's go put this on the engine and get her started.